Good morning and happy Halloween, everybody. October 31st, the end of the month. Oh, and it is a beautiful 48 degrees, 8 degrees Celsius morning. Sun is coming up, some clouds. And yeah, puppy walk time. Got a little hobbler man here. Seems to be like doing okay right now. And around here we don't go on much rough, but the last 2 weekends have been too much on him. Alrighty, well, we're going to give the Pocket a day here. It's been a while since it's been used, so I did recalibrate the gimbal, because that's one of the things I'm having a little bit of an issue with, is it just seems like it gets lost really easy, so recalibrated it. See how that works. Slept okay, but I wake up in the morning and my lower back last couple mornings has been just bring me to almost tears and pain. I don't know what's going on there. I don't know if it's my bed or what it is. If it's work. Now, I did stretch myself out a little bit this morning, but it's kind of in the sciatic area. It's a little tender right now, so we shall see how this day goes. Alright, well, got the sun in the right angle. Now you can actually see the red tree. Very vibrant. It's a pretty sky this morning. A little bit of fog down on the bottom there in the valley. Oh, that tree's lit up pretty good from here. I don't know if they're working over in the parking lot. If they're not, we're going to try to wander over. It is a little after 8 o'clock in the morning here. About quarter after, I'm going to say. Didn't even think about it, but I should have brought my hand warmers this morning. Mid-40s, it's a little brisk, but I'll be alright. I don't know if we're going to do a half lap or a whole lap. We'll see. See how little man handles here. You can pull over and go potty if you need to, buddy. Yeah, see, that's the big difference with this versus the Action, is the fact that you have to kind of use the joystick to aim. And sometimes it's, yeah, I don't know. What? How you doing? What do you got in your eye, bud? Come on. That tree's still looking pretty. The maples are holding up. Oh, yeah. And it looks like they blew all the leaves back into the woods here, or raked them, or whatever. But we've got piles of leaves. That's a new thing they've done. Of course, then the mowing team came through yesterday and made a mess of things, but time of year. Oh, yeah. Alright, well, when we get back, I'll be able to throw yesterday's video up online. It was almost exported when I left. I was going through the photos from when Tim and I went up by my dad's and getting them edited, because it's been too long for me to do that. It's really weird, though, because even though all the Pixel XL, all the Pixel photos, doesn't matter what brand, anyway, they should all basically be time stamped. That's the problem I'm running into, is they're not in order with, they don't like fall in between all the iPhone photos. Like, all the iPhone photos are way back on the list. I finally got through them. And, but the Pixel photos are editing pretty interestingly. I'm thinking about actually throwing together a little, like, photo montage video of them, because excuse me, morning. I feel like it'd be a neat little montage with them edited. We definitely can bring out more stars, get some of the clouds kind of taken away, which is neat. And I don't know, maybe if I make a little video, I can probably throw it up on even on Instagram, and because the photo limitation, but if I put a little video together, it works better. That bush is still holding up. Bright colorful orange. Looking pretty. Paving team's truck is here, but I don't see them. And I forget you can actually hold this thing like flashlight, but it does kind of give you a little bouncy. Come on. Let's go take a look. Well, they might be over here, and these people are over here, so he's going to probably freak out about his dog. I don't know if we're going to get around or not. We're going to try, though. This is the zone I'm very confused about. It's like this block is not part of this situation. Because this is old pavement all back in here. Even this, where their truck's parked, it's old pavement. It's starting to look like a business. That's a little bigger lot than I thought. Okay, that's pretty interesting. I wonder how they got the waves out from up front though, or if they did. Okay, so basically all of this has nothing to do with them. They have their own little block all set up in there, so where all the vehicles and stuff and the piles of dirt were is basically the parking lot. Yeah, okay. It just seems like it was small, but now that it's you know, built, it looks a little bigger, I guess. Building's still empty, so they should probably be getting product moved in here pretty soon. Boy, I just can't get good lighting with this thing this morning. There we go. That sunbeam behind me is kind of messing me up a little bit. Alright, go to the bottom here. Actually, you know, we did that so we don't have to go any further down. We'll just make our way up through the playground or underneath and go around. Oh, we got some trees out there still orange and going green. Switching over. Keep an eye on that big one back there. Looking pretty. Alright. What do you think, little man? You haven't done a boom boom. Probably did one outside. Well, whose is that? Yeah, I just don't want any issues. That's, I don't know. I'm a little gun shy with, you know, filming certain things. There would be people that would just walk right on down there and go look around and whatnot, but well, the guys are doing a job, they're working, they don't need to be harassed by some idiot with a camera, in my opinion. I'm just curious. They've come a long way, though. I figure we're going into November. I'm betting they're going to try to have that up and running by Thanksgiving, definitely by Christmas. So considering it's a market which, from what Tim told me, is going to carry a lot more like food and stuff than a typical Dollar General. More produce and stuff. So I'm sure we'll be checking it out. That was kind of like the idea of yesterday with the Action 5, being able to put the handle in my pocket and filming. You know, I'm not sitting there holding a camera in people's faces, and I can still kind of get a look around. Going to, you know, we go out shopping and whatnot, just put it in my pocket and maybe turn the audio times down. Because that damn thing is really loud when you have it up. Tim could hear me at Kinzua. He was halfway up the hill and he could hear the camera going on and off. Alright, now I really can't turn this thing around. Yeah, this is definitely not as easy to do with. So I got the Forden on there right now, the iPhone, and to be able to try to hold it like this, I mean, if it didn't have that back plate, I don't think I'd be able to do it at all. But I can't reach the shutter. There's no way. I'd have to let my grip go. So, not really great for vlogging, but it does work for taking photos and doing, like, you know, straightforward. It gives you a nice grip on it, but Shift Cam still is a better device. That, I mean, the way I designed this, it's universal because it came with the MagSafe. Like I said, you can get that sticky plate for other phones, but it is listed for iPhone. So it's not listed for Android in any way, shape, or form. Yeah, there's no way I can't reach the shutter button to stop this thing right now. What do you think, little man? Huh? You haven't seen Ruby in a few days. You're getting a little jelly there. You wanted to walk to their house last night. You weren't there. No. Well, maybe at some point we'll see her this week. Yeah. See your other buddy Lupin all the time, though. Now, don't get me wrong, you can use the front camera, and that will work. You get a pretty decent grip. But to use the back camera, it just, not the best. It's, I don't know. These grips, they all have their little quirks about them. And really, using the Forden app, is, you know, that way you have the zoom lever and stuff. The problem I'm finding is my finger touches the zoom lever constantly. It messes me up. Alright. Pretty tree. Let's try that again. The app crashed at 2 point something. Now it's working. Whoa! That's a little too far. And the one thing this doesn't give you, though, is sound. It's really weird how some of these... It does on photos, but it does not on video. It does not give you a beep. Pretty sure all the settings are off when you're recording. But it is neat having the zoom lever. I'm not gonna lie. Kept telling ShiftCam they should be able to do that with an app. If Ford can, they can. Alright, forward and front camera. I'm not sure how all this works, but we're gonna give it a shot. Parent taking their kids to school. There is zoom on this too. Well, it shows zoom. Oh yeah. Wow. So the zoom actually works on the front camera too. Interesting. That's got to be completely digital, but nonetheless. But it doesn't look like it can go beyond 1x, even though. Let's see. Yeah, and 4K 30 is his max resolution. This thing does not do 60. So there's some losses there. Can't have everything. I don't know if this thing is shooting in ProRes in video though. I'm not sure what this thing, because it does give you how much drive is free. 297 gigs free, and it has gone down from over 300. So I'm not sure what the... I think it's running in Havoc. I don't know. I really don't. Yeah, 4K 30 on front or back. That is it. I do have my Evo, the minus 0.7 now. I didn't before, I don't think. Oh, it doesn't look like it gives you ultra wide either. Starts with a 1x. That's still... Oh, there, oh, we were... Were we at 0.5? Right on. That gives you 0.9. You can back up to 0.5, okay. You can quick click through. But not back? Yeah, the back does not. That's kind of weird. You can quick click through forward, but not backwards. Come on. My question is, let me see if I can find a subject here to see max zoom, because when I zoomed on that tree, I didn't pay attention how far it was going, because the native camera only goes 15x. I'm curious on stabilization too, because I don't see that as an option in there. Let's just use that bird up there. 20. Is that a freaking woodpecker up there? Is that a pileated woodpecker up there? I think it is. I mentioned this guy the other day. I'll use him. Kind of curious on the 20x quality on this thing. It's 10.75. Boy, that's now it is going backwards. Now that I've reset the app, it's working both ways now. It's weird because you click one more and it goes to ultra wide. I don't like that, because that was zooming in, not zooming out. 9.6. Yep, then it goes back to 5. That's stupid. Okay, this app definitely has some issues. I'm not gonna lie. That is totally blown out behind me. There we go. Kind of like the iPhone does. And my Evo is like the way the hell... Oh, adjusted my Evo automatically. don't like that. It's like it's a plus right now instead of a minus. What you doing, little man? Little girl? What you doing up there in the tree? Okay, where the hell is my zoom lever? See, I don't like that. You get to the 5 and then it takes you to the... You stop zooming. I'm curious to see how clear and how stable this footage is. Pretty doesn't know what I'm doing right now. Squirrel! Alrighty. And I think it's resetting my Evo every time. It is. It is not saving my Evo settings. Interesting. Of course, I think it's on auto. I want auto off. I'm still playing around with this app. Of course, you know, I bring out the Pocket, and the Pocket gets just a little bit of video, and now the iPhone's getting all this with the Ford app. Playing around, taking some photos. Yeah, completely forgot that the zoom is not available when you're using manual in RAW. So you can only use the 1x lens. God. I don't know if this thing has night shot or not. I don't think it does. And yep, reset my Evo by going back. So I gotta put it back again. That's stupid. I want presets. Alright, took a couple 1x1 shots of this. I'm probably going to take some more pictures with the Pocket today just because I don't think I ever did them in the 1x1. Let's see if they're a little higher resolution. Doesn't really give you any information like the Action does because it gives you 40 megapixel and then 36 if you're in 16:9. 1x1 should be the full sensor, so they should be a higher megapixel, but I don't think they are. There, blinking. What you thinking there, Waggly Tail? What you thinking, huh? Yeah? You puppy? Feeling any better? Belly was a gurgling last night, and she wouldn't eat dinner, and she was jumping off the couch and stretching. She's having a hell of a night. Yes, you were. Well, that really made the lens mess up there on me. That was a fun little trying to get that shot. It was like, what are you doing to me? I don't know, I might have it running too slow for me to keep up with me. That might be my problem. But I feel like if I have it on fast, it doesn't do good pan shots. I don't know. Technology. I'm curious on the image quality though. I keep thinking the Action's doing better image quality, so that's why I kind of wanted to pull this out and see if my eyes are seeing something different. Not throwing them side by side. Obviously, I got some iPhone stuff to throw in. I'm just probably shouldn't have recorded as much as I did before I see what the footage looks like from the Ford app, because it might be really unstable and I don't see any options for stabilization, so I don't know what it's using. The really weird thing is, like, the photos show up as iPhone 16 Pro Max photos. They don't show up as like the Ford app or anything like that, so that's really weird. So I can't tell what ones I did with that versus what ones I did with the actual native iPhone app. Snapped a couple pictures of Mr. Tree. They've got a huge crane up in the air, but the garage here is blocking me as we come around the corner. Right there. Got a crane going on up there. I don't know what they're hanging. Interesting. Okay. Yeah, I tried to get a good one of Priya looking down into that little gully there, and the camera was aimed in the wrong spot. I'm saying with the gimbal sometimes it can be a little frustrating. Back in the time, this was like one of our areas that we would always catch. Looks cool with the leaves in there right now. Might be a neat ending scene or something. I really feel like I need to update the outro. Normally, you know, there's been something by now that I've gotten, probably with the drone in the autumn, that I could use for an outro, and just don't have one of them. I actually thought about trying one more time with the Mavic 2. Someone was saying that if you have too high a resolution, the sensors can't read it. So to turn down the resolution on the computer screen, and I needed to pull it out and do it. Tomorrow I'm off. I'm not gonna worry about it today because I gotta put my car back together. I need to deep clean the bedroom and all before I leave, and it's already 9:30, so I gotta go in at 1. So I got a little bit of time, like 3 hours and 15 minutes, so I got time to do that. But if I have enough time, I'll try to drop the resolution down on the Mac and see if I can't get it to maybe recalibrate the sensors. The other problem is, last time I had it out, the camera no longer focuses. So I think the water got in there and messed up the mechanics of the camera, and it cannot focus anymore. But there could be something with getting if I could calibrate the damn sensors, I might be able to get the camera working again. It'd be nice not to have to buy another drone. Even though the newer drones are going to be better quality. The Mavic's got the 1-inch sensor. And really, I just want to get it for sunsets. That's my biggest thing, is I can't go up and get my sunset shots anymore. Flying over water, I'm done with. But that one's a lot more stable than the minis. If I could figure a way to get that one back up and running again. I know I lost a battery. That's no big deal. I got 2 batteries. One battery is shot. And it did fly. The problem is, because of the sensors, I couldn't get the damn thing to land. I had to grab it out of the sky and flip it upside down to shut it down. Yeah, watching back the footage, you might as well use the native app, because the video looks very, very unstable. Right now I'm running the front camera on the native app. Such potential, and yet they just don't bother making it work. It is really weird though that all the photos say that they are iPhone 16 Fusion camera. They do not state that they were with the Ford app. Not sure how they're getting away with that. But whatever. Hey, now I know. Alright, well, at least I remembered to leave sunglasses in this car. Oh, there we go. Oh, pretty much on time. About a minute late. That's not too bad, considering I did eat something. Plus I have some fish patties and pasta for dinner. Which will probably be around 4:30ish, I'm going to say. Back wiper blade, I need to get that replaced. When I cleaned this car the other day at the gas station, it's like, ooh, that one's separating. I'm pretty sure it was I got the whole set for this car. So, I'm surprised the front ones are still holding up then, because the back one doesn't get used near as much. Take a look at what they're doing here. Yep, I leveled it off a little bit. Looks better. Looks a little better than it did. We'll see when we come home tonight. Maybe we'll just pull in and use the iPhone. Not on the Ford app though. Oh my God, is that unstable. But there's just so many little issues there. It's like, it'd be a great app, but why can't you use the other lenses to zoom at 48 megapixels when the Apple camera does? I don't understand it. I don't know, whatever. Alrighty, well, I hope everybody had a happy Halloween. Our night wasn't too bad. It was a little busier than I think a lot of people expected it to be. It came back pretty strong there at the end for sales, so. And we're getting out on time, 8:30, so. That'll keep the manager happy with me. And the store looks... I mean, as time goes, I'll get better at getting the store right. So, I think tonight I did a little better job. I almost forgot cookies, though. Cookies and crackers, I was not even thinking about. My back was to them when I went down that. I'm like, oh, crap. I had a little bit of a pile to clean up at the end of the night, but it's kind of what you're supposed to do. At the end of the night, you go back through and you see, and I mean, I only had to touch it once. At least it was a small section. So, unfortunately, Miss Priya has a vet appointment tomorrow because she's still not eating. This is not good. Not good at all. I don't know what's going on with this dog. I have a bad feeling, I have a bad hunch that puppy dog has been getting into the cat litter. I don't know why. Last night when she came up and she didn't feel good and I was cleaning the cat litter, she kept kind of like walking over to it. I'm like, no. So, I don't know. I gotta be better, I guess, at cleaning it, but nonetheless, I just hope she didn't get herself something that's like blocking her. I mean, she's still going to the bathroom. She's, for the most part, except for the belly stretching when she's got a sore belly, and it was gurgling, like I said last night. She's herself. You go to put food in her face, and the other thing I could think it could be, she's gotten too much human food, and now nothing else is good enough for the basset but human food, because they are notorious for scavenging. So, I mean, there's basset hounds that eat things that they should not eat, and Priya, we keep her under pretty tight leash with food. And so, I don't know. She definitely does not have a rock stomach. She's very sensitive. She definitely did not pick the right household for all these vet bills, though, because we ain't got it. It's something extreme. We ain't got it. I mean, I don't know what to do. But anyway, all right, everybody, I will catch you in the morning, keep you updated on Princess's diagnosis and how she's doing. I'm sure we'll see her before then. And you guys have a great night. Stay safe as always, and catch you tomorrow. You happy to see your dad? I told everybody you're not feeling well. Yes, that's not what I wanted to do. I'm trying to show the damn dog, you stupid gimbal. Jesus, this is why I really get frustrated with this thing. What are you doing? What are you doing? You gonna go pedals? Huh? You gonna go pedals? What? What you doing? What you doing, baby? How's your belly? Not good? Your belly not feeling good? No? Oh. Yeah, she's all happy to see me, though. You happy to see her daddy? You were. She goes, oh, you have to get that stupid camera out of my face. Gonna come up? Gonna come up? She goes, nah, I'm over it. Oh, there you is. There she is. You happy to have her daddy home. Gonna snuggle with me tonight, pupper? Yeah? Alright, everybody, good night. What are you guys doing in my yard? Huh? What are you doing? You need to go away. Go someplace else. Go live somewhere else. Yeah, I'm a ballsy guy. I'm literally walking outside and playing with bears in my backyard, and that was Mommy. She ain't pissing around either. She's leaving the cup in the tree. You can get down and run away with Mommy now. Priya, do you smell them dirty bears? Do you smell them? Yeah, she's not feeling well. She's like cuddling up. She wanted to come out with me since I came to turn the light back on. I feel like leaving the light on tonight. But the cub did come down from once I closed the door, he came down, so. Yeah, well, I think that's a different group because those ones look really small in comparison to what was on camera a couple weeks ago. But I just was dinging while I was heating up my soup, and all of a sudden I'm like, hey, you gotta be kidding me, the bears. So I ran back outside. Literally. I'm getting as bad as Jamie.